Mr. Take It Easy for you to live easy. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram, man, and Twitch, man, in the description down below. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I gotta take my pants off right quick. I gotta get booty, but I ain't gonna get butt naked, nigga. But I need my drawers on, nigga. Need drawers on it. Need my balls to spread. I need some air. I need some air. All right, man. Oh, man. In my drawers right now, chat. Feels good, man. It feels real good just flexing. You know what I mean? But, yeah, like I was saying, though, chat, man. You know what I mean? Twitch, man, it's in the description down below. Follow my Instagram and Twitch, man. In the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay. It's in the description down below. But we got How Do You Escape. Yo, what you gonna, we're gonna act like y'all don't wear drawers or something? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna act like that. I'm in my crib right now, right? I'm in my crib. I'm in my crib right now. I can't wear drawers, but other niggas can wear drawers, though. That's basically what niggas saying. When I'm in my house, I can't wear drawers. You know what I mean? Question marks and all this, man. Come on, let's be real with yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we got How to Escape North Korea. And, you know, like I said, man, you know, one thing that a lot of United States, you know what I mean, like a lot of citizens, you know, you piss me off, you feel me, about complaining, you know, about freedom of speech and all that, you know what I mean, this and that, the third. But you got to understand, man, you know, going to North Korea, there's no such thing as freedom of speech. Them type of countries, you know what they have? Dictators. Dictators. So if y'all know what a dictator is, you know what I'm saying, that is, whatever he says, it goes. Whatever he says, it goes. If he say jump, you better say how high. Whatever he says, go. And guess what? If you go against that grain, it's either death or jail. See, United States, we don't have a dictator. We have a president. You know what I mean? But sometimes I kind of think, I'm like, dang, the United States actually needs a dictator. Y'all have too much freedom of speech. You're too much free. Because the things that y'all accept in the United States, you'll die over there. All that homosexual junk, all that junk, you dead over there. All your girls wearing tight clothes, you showing your cleat. They cut our booty cheeks over there. All your women having rights. Women, what rights you have over there? You think the whole world, see that's what I'm saying. See, the United States, they get to thinking that the United States is the whole world. The whole world operates like the United States. You better, somebody that told you wrong. You need to travel, but you see how the other cultures is, boy. Straight up. Yeah, the world ain't the United States. The way niggas roll here, oh yeah, boy, hey, over there, oh my God. Oh my God, women having rights. I be trying to, and I say that about women. I'm like, you having rights? You having to say so? You talking about what you ain't gonna do? You having the stuff you women be talking about now. You not, girl, you be dead over there. You be dead over there. Having stuff y'all women be saying, girl, you be dead over there. Boy, how you in chains or something over there? Talking about rights.
Min Young is 17. She lives in Hyesan, a small town in North Korea. It's located right at the Yalu River, the natural border to China.
And this is one of the places you're not supposed to. And one thing that a lot of y'all citizens, United States citizens, y'all be trying to travel to countries that's not meant to be traveled, bro. North Korea is not a vacation spot, bro. You know what I mean? You go to Paris or something, bro. Don't go to no North Korea, bro. Talking about a vacation. You know what I mean? Talking about you finna go on vacation to North Korea, bro. Stop.
Across the ice, Min Young can see the other side. Freedom is so close, yet so far.
And you can't leave. You can't leave North Korea.
North Korean soldiers are nearby, patrolling the area.
Unless you're a freaking out citizen. But if you're a North Korea citizen, you can't leave.
Then she makes her first step onto the ice, not knowing that this will be the beginning of an incredible 7-year journey.
7 years. It took her 7 years to escape North Korea. And that's another thing, y'all. North Korea, you can't just leave like we can in the United States. How we can go travel somewhere, you can't do that. They can't leave to North Korea. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, it's serious. They can't leave North Korea. They in North Korea. You in North Korea for life. If you a citizen, you staying there. Ain't no traveling to the United States. They don't even know. Ain't no traveling here, traveling. No, you a North Korean citizen. That's why she tried to escape.
North Korea is
Took her 7
notorious for the
years
oppression of its people and its poor human rights record.
to escape.
Under Kim Jong-un, it became even harder for citizens to escape. There are more fences, more guards, and since a few years, there is a new order to shoot on sight. Yet, every year, hundreds of North Koreans risk their lives to flee their country.
Yeah, nigga trying to, like, what the freak? You mean I can't escape? What you mean I can't leave, nigga? Niggas be, look at this.
Weeks of grueling desert treks, months in detention camps, and years in hiding, all in the pursuit of freedom. Geographically, North Korea shares borders with Russia, China, and South Korea. Most North Korean refugees want to get to South Korea.
And that's all of
Borders with Russia, China, and
that's
South
that's all enemies. They're an enemy of the United States. They're an enemy of the United States. And they're an enemy of the United States. All enemies right here. Russia, China, and North Korea.
Korea. Most North Korean refugees want to get to South Korea. There is the shared language and cultural heritage. Most importantly, South Korea actively welcomes defectors from the North with a citizenship. If you look at the map, the direct route to South Korea might seem the easiest, but in reality, very few manage to escape through this path. In between the countries lies a demilitarized zone, and it is one of the most dangerous borders in the world.
Hey, I be trying to escape every day. I'll be like Arturo. I'll be like Arturo. What the nigga name is? Arturo on Money Heist. Oh God, I couldn't even blame Arturo. Y'all know who Arturo is on Money Heist? That nigga pissing me off. But I was like, man, I couldn't blame him though. We watching Money Heist, nigga. We want the robbers to win because Arturo kept on. Nigga was trying to freaking, you know, I'll be like that nigga. I'm trying to escape every day. It don't matter if I risk my life. Straight up. Ain't none of that.
Oh Chung-sung is one of the ones who managed to get through. In 2017, he made a daring escape to the DMZ. Created after the Korean War, the DMZ is only demilitarized by name. It is heavily fortified with armed guards constantly observing each other. On a quiet Monday afternoon, the tense silence of the DMZ is suddenly disturbed. Someone is trying to escape. Driving a military jeep at high speed, Oh Chung-sung races towards the border.
It's life or death, nigga.
Surveillance footage by the South Korean military captures the intense pursuit. He abandons his car and continues on foot. North Korean soldiers fire multiple shots, hitting him several times.
Dang.
But Oh Chung-sung manages to cross the demarcation line.
Well,
Collapsing behind a wall on the South Korean side, he endures for hours until South Korean soldiers rescue him. Escaping to the DMZ is extremely rare. Survival chances are near zero. Another rare, extremely dangerous escape route to the
yeah,
south
he
is
shot
by
that nigga 7 times. Nigga's a miracle you survived. Shot that nigga 7 times, close to 10 times, bro. Dang, boy. Yeah, so nigga, yeah, godly.
Somewhere along the southeast
Boy,
coast,
had the hand of
a
God
North
on
Korean
him.
man enters the ocean. The man is in his mid-20s and equipped with fins and a diving suit. Swimming for over 6 hours and covering more than 3 kilometers, he reaches the South Korean shore near the town of Goseong.
Heck no!
Despite being caught on surveillance cameras, South Korean forces only find him later, resting under a tree. He turns out to be a North Korean fisherman seeking asylum. The tides had worked in his favor. Presumably, the man had prior knowledge of the sea conditions. Without, he probably would have drowned. Defecting this way, too, is near impossible.
Bro, that man swimming for 6 hours, chat.
Only a handful
This man was swimming for 6 hours, bro. Non-stop. 6 hours? Gotta be messed up, boy. You gotta be crazy, nigga. I'm taking the other route. I'm not swimming for no 6 hours, nigga. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real with you, cuz. Word is bond. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that other route, nigga. Swimming for 6 hours, nigga. I'd rather get shot than drown. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'd rather get shot than just leave in the middle of the ocean. I ain't gonna care. I'm scared of the ocean, cuz. I'm scared of it. I don't mess with the ocean. I'm swimming, nigga. We don't know what the heck in that ocean. All type of monsters and all. I'm cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? I have a higher chance of surviving than humans shooting at me than I do in the ocean. I get tired, nigga. Like, man, you crazy, bro.
handful of people have succeeded through
That nigga
this.
6 hours. That nigga was swimming for non-stop 6 hours. And then including you tread, you know, you take a break, you still working out. You feel me? You know how the ocean, nigga, there ain't no 3 feet, nigga, where you could just stand in 3 feet and just, nigga, that's like freaking 100 feet. Nigga, you can't feel the surface, nigga. You still just, you taking a break. But nigga, oh heck no. Got me messed up. At least I can take a break, nigga, when I'm escaping from humans, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But the ocean, but you got me messed up. I'll stay in North Korea if that was the case.
Similarly, it is extremely rare that North Koreans defect to Russia. The border is heavily guarded, and the river is too deep to cross. The few people publicly known for defecting to Russia are privileged or high-ranking citizens who manage to cross with the help of their connections. Creating 3D animations like this requires a solid understanding of physics and mathematics. A great place to develop these skills.
All right, no sponsors, no sponsors. Shout out to him though, cause like I say, he do got to get the sponsors though. You know what I'm saying, honestly, but I ain't gonna lie, I like the way you do your content. Y'all don't see nobody doing no content like this, man. I told y'all, I be figuring out things, boy.
The most promising path for North Korean defectors is through China.
They don't know about this. Niggas don't know about channels like that. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. I be really researching. I do heavy research. That's why I say I would never in my life run out of videos.
The most promising path for North Korean defectors is through China. The two countries are divided by two rivers, the Yalu and the Tumen. Some sections are shallow and waist deep. In winter, these rivers offer a rare opportunity. The water freezes solid. For those desperate enough, crossing over the ice might seem deceptively simple. Crossing is just the beginning. The real danger lies on the Chinese side, where defectors face constant threats of capture and repatriation. Min Young grew up in a modest home overlooking the Yalu River. From her backyard, she can see the hazy outline of Chinese villages. Her family is relatively privileged. They don't starve. Her father, a traveling salesman, frequently crosses into China for business, while her mother works for the government. In her free time, the mother makes extra cash by trading smuggled goods from China. This is a common practice for North Koreans that live near the border.
What it is, candy?
Poor economic conditions increasingly drive them to find additional income. Life changes dramatically when Min Young is 14. It's the year 1994. One day, she returns from school to find her father missing. He has been arrested on his way back from China, accused of bribery and corruption.
Dang.
The family suspects he was tortured during his interrogation. Months later, he dies in a hospital.
Dang.
Min Young, her mother, and her little brother are left alone, devastated. Disillusioned, Min Young begins questioning the contradictions she saw around her at an early age.
Evil, man.
The suffering during the famine, the lies in state propaganda, and the harsh realities of survival.
And then they saying, bro, look, bro, I did a documentary on Kim Jong-un, and I think that's his father. Bro, you can't even freaking enter North Korea without bowing down to the statue. You enter that North Korea and don't bow down. Look, bro, I'm gonna say, bro, one thing about me, I ain't bowing down to no man but God. Nigga, the heck with your statue, nigga. What's wrong with you, nigga? That's what I say for me, the type of nigga I am. Nigga, I can't go nowhere where there's a dictator, nigga. I do what the heck I want, bro. Straight up, I do what the freak I want. That's why I say back then in slavery, I would have been dead. God knew, okay, we can't put Jay in the 1912s and the 1911s, because guess what? Hey, man, that nigga, he ain't calling me a nigga, but that boy ain't gonna live out his purpose. I dead for real, bro, would die about freedom. I ain't gonna cap to you. I don't care about all that, bro, guns and all that. I ain't gonna lie. If I ain't free, bro, I dead for real, die about that. I die, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I like, bro, if I ain't free, bro, I'm gonna die, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Ain't one day I ain't gonna try to escape. Ain't one day I'm gonna try to like something. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like, I ain't just talking, bro, like that. I just know the nigga type of nigga I am. That's why I feel like, bro, certain people in certain generations for a reason. Certain people in certain countries for a reason. I feel like everything that God do is for a reason. He know the people that he put in this generation today would have been dead. He know we would have been dead. He know we couldn't handle that. He know we would have been dead. He know the people that he put there actually could handle that. He know me and you and all us. We sparking. We be blazing. He know it. Like, if we put these boys, if we put them back then, they'll change go. You know what I mean? You know, it's not gonna work. If I put Jay in North Korea, he's dead. He's not gonna be able to live out his purpose being in North Korea, because this little nigga's a savage. This little nigga right here gonna do whatever the freak he want to do. Nigga, I'll be dang if I bow down to some human. I ain't bowing down to no statue. That's like a sign of worship, idolatry, bro. That's something that go against what I believe. My God said don't bow down to no human. Don't worship no human. I die by that, bro. Word up. I ain't finna bow down to no statue, nigga.
The lies in state propaganda.
Kill me,
the
nigga.
realities of survival.
I ain't never going to North
All build
Korea.
up to a pivotal point.
And then, like I say, for me, y'all, niggas always talking about traveling out of the States. Bro, we ain't seen all the states yet. But y'all know how beautiful the United States is, bro. Nigga, before you talk about moving out of the country, a lot of these folks be talking about moving out of the country. Nigga, you ain't see half of your country, nigga. Nigga be talking about, oh, I'm going traveling overseas. Nigga, you ain't see all the 50 states in your country yet. Talking about you finna go over there. Nigga, think it was nigga, I ain't see half of it. Nigga, I've been in like, what, 5 states? 6 states out of my whole life? Nigga, in 50 states.
At the age of 17, she makes the life-changing decision to leave North
The
Korea.
United States beautiful, bro.
In
I got
a
it.
minute, she crosses to the Chinese side,
Gotta explore.
pounding.
You
Her
dead.
plan is to visit relatives up north.
Gotta explore the whole,
She seeks a
whole
Chinese
country.
smuggler who lives by the river. He frequently trades goods with Min Young's mother, and she trusts him. He agrees to drive her into the sprawling city
She
of
smiling.
Shenyang. For the first time, Min Young experiences a world vastly different from the one she had just left behind.
I mean, is China like a dictator country too, though?
Bright lights, bustling streets, and the abundance of food and goods leaves her overwhelmed. Weeks go by and she turns 18 years old. She wants to return to North Korea, back to her family, but then she gets a sudden phone call from her mother. Rumors of her disappearance have spread across town. People suspect she might have left the country. Coming back would be too dangerous now. Her family fears retaliation for letting Min Young escape. So Min Young's mother urges her to stay in China and live freely. Min Young remains in Shenyang. She begins working in a restaurant and learns Mandarin. She lives in constant fear of being caught and
Yeah.
adopts several new names to evade detection. One day, 2
That
men
bad?
enter the restaurant. They ask for her and flash their badges. It's the police. They take her
Dang.
away. It's over, she thinks. This is the end. At the station, they question her relentlessly and demand she complete a written Chinese test to prove her fluency. She does so, hands shaking, constantly at the verge of a panic attack. But she passes the test. It's a narrow escape. Had the officers doubted her, she would have been deported to North Korea without a doubt. Everything she risked, every moment of her struggle, would have been for nothing.
It's like, dang,
Later-
bro. Like, dang, a nigga getting, nigga gotta hide. They gotta hide like nigga committed a crime or something. Like, dang, a nigga just want to leave the country, bro. Like, what the freak, nigga? I mean, they gotta change her name and all that, get different type of IDs and all that. Nigga, dang, nigga ain't like she murdered people. They want to leave the country, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'll be saying, bro, man, F these human laws. That's not God laws. It's not God decrees, God commands. I gotta realize it's different between human laws and God's laws, bro. It's a huge difference. I follow God's laws. I don't follow the human laws. Whatever God say don't do, that's what I don't do. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. You feel me? All these little, I can't leave the country and all this, man. Hey, man, the guy say I can't leave a country. The guy say that. I'm going on what God say, nigga. F what you say. You feel me? Straight up. Talking about I can't leave a country. They treating this girl like she the most wanted criminal in America. You feel me? Like on some money heist type stuff. Like they treat her like she Tokyo, like she Nairobi or something. You know what I'm saying? Golly, shout just want to leave the country.
She learns that someone she trusted with her secret reported her to the authorities.
Don't trust
In
nobody.
2002, she takes the train to Shanghai. It marks the beginning of a new chapter in her life.
Can't trust nobody. My
In the
mom.
mega city, she meets a broker who provides her with a new identity.
Don't trust nobody.
She spends her entire savings on this ID. With it, she secures a job as an interpreter at a South Korean tech company. As she builds her life in Shanghai, she saves money and falls in love with a South Korean man. Together, they hatch a plan for her to seek asylum in Seoul, South Korea. After years of hardship, Min Young boards a flight to South Korea.
Man, I go back to the north.
She's so close to freedom. But immigration officers doubt her story. She spends weeks in detention.
Dang.
She is being interrogated over and over again. Then finally, she's granted permanent residency. She made it.
Dang. Well, mama
Years
is
later, Min Young uses her savings to arrange the escape of her mother and younger brother. Today, Min Young goes by the name of Hyeonshio Lee. She is a human rights activist, speaking out for defectors and advocating for freedom in North Korea. Her journey took over a decade, but her resilience and courage led her to live a life free from fear. We linked her book in the description. Min Young's story is one of pain, loss, and perseverance, but ultimately, it is a testament to the unyielding spirit of those who refuse to live in chains.
Straight up. Straight up. We ain't living in no chains.
For most North Korean refugees, escaping through China is unavoidable, but the country usually only marks the first stop. The ultimate destinations are Vietnam, Thailand.
When you start thinking about it, it's like the United States not really like freedom. Like the land of the free. It's really BS though. You know what I mean? It's like you really ain't free in the United States either. You ain't free. You know what I'm saying? See, for me, look, I'm gonna break it down. See, for me, I'm free. I'm free. Jay, what you mean you're free? I'm free. I don't have a job. I don't have a job. See, you gotta. It's still around. Slavery is still around. Just a different name now. It's a different name. You know what I'm saying? Jail. You feel me? Freaking jobs. If you work a job, you are a slave. Plain and simple. If you work a job, you are a slave. When it comes to, I want you one day going to work, especially warehouse jobs, wherever you work. I want you to just literally just look around. One day, bro, I was at a warehouse job and I was just looking around. I'm like, dang, we out here picking, and you got the little freaking managers just walking around looking at us work. What they was doing back then? They was picking cotton. Who was the bosses? The masters. Riding around on horses, looking at people do hard labor. You still doing that. It's just different now. Instead of slave masters, they're called managers. You know what I mean? Instead of y'all being slaves, they're called workers. Oh, look, I want y'all to just let's say you go clock in to work. You know what I'm saying? Just look around. You're doing all the hard work. The manager's just chilling, looking. They're not doing a dang thing. I remember when I worked at Fresh Point. Cold as heck in there. Cold as heck. Hands freezing, man. It's like 15 degrees, and I knew I was going to make it far at that job. Hands freezing, going non-stop. What the manager's doing? They in there in the hot office while we freezing our butt off in here. But they comfortable chilling, looking at us doing hard work, though. Man, it's slavery. It's slavery. You're a slave. If you work this, that's why I say you got to escape that, bro. You got to use a job as they use you, and that's what my plan. I'm using the job as they use me. I'm not doing this for the rest of my life. I will not be doing this for the rest. This ain't life. A lot of them older folks, bro, they're brainwashed to try to tell us that's life. No, this is your life. I'm more than this. I'm bigger than this. I'm bigger than this. This is more than life. You feel me? But only a few escaped it. And I was one of the ones that escaped that mug. I'm like, I'm finna get the freak up out of here. I ain't doing this. I always knew I was gonna be something. I just didn't know what the freak I was gonna be. I'm like, nigga, I'm not doing this. I never liked working for niggas. I never liked working. Did what the freak I always wanted to do. But working for niggas, but it's like slavery. It's like, okay, nigga, you don't want to go to work. A lot of y'all, I promise you, 85% of y'all niggas is watching this video. You don't want to go to work tomorrow. But guess what you got to? You know why? Because your bills got to get paid. So you're forced to go. You don't want to go, you're forced to go. See that mindset? You see how they trap you? Yeah, you don't want to go, but they're not forcing you to go, but they really are forcing you to go. They're putting you in a win-lose situation. All right, if you don't go, guess what? Them bills ain't finna get paid. If you don't go to work, then you finna lose everything. So you're forced to go.
All offer sanctuary and a route to asylum in South Korea.
This was all set up, man. This was all a plan, man.
Many journeys to get there are much more grueling than Hyeonshio Lee's. Shi-yoon grew up near the Tumen River. While her story is fictional, we drew on various sources to paint a realistic picture. Her family is extremely poor. Shi-yoon works as a vendor at an unofficial street market.
You said fictional? What?
While her story is fictional, we drew on various sources to paint a realistic picture. Her family is extremely poor. Shiyun works as a vendor at an unofficial street market. The money she makes is almost entirely spent on food for the family. She once believed her government's promises that the supreme leader would provide for the people. Not anymore. One day, a friend whispers about a Chinese broker who helps people cross the border for a small fee. He promises shelter, food, and even work. To Shiyun, it sounds like salvation. Maybe she could make enough money to provide for her family. She and her friend agree to meet him. After weeks of preparation, Shiyun and her friend find themselves waiting by the river on a fresh summer night. A shadowy figure emerges. It's the broker. The moon hides behind thick clouds, and the only light comes from the distant glow of Chinese towns across the river. They are ready to cross. The broker leads them through the cold water. Shiyun notices the absence of border guards. Usually there are at least 2 guards patrolling this part of the river. Her guess, the broker has bribed them. On the Chinese shore, a car awaits. The broker insists Shiyun ride ahead alone, claiming her friend will follow in a different car for safety. Numb with adrenaline, Shiyun hesitates, but complies. She hugs her friend, unaware it's their final goodbye. As the car drives through the dark countryside, exhaustion overtakes her. Shiyun falls asleep. She wakes to a nightmare. The car has stopped in a remote village.
Holy crap.
The driver tells her she's meeting her new husband. His words send shivers down her spine. This has to be a joke, but no one seems to be joking. Shiyun was deceived. The broker has sold her to a middle-aged farmer.
Talking about your new husband. Wow, that's crazy. To your new husband. This little girl, this grown man, and take this little girl to be, you know what I mean, his wife. You know what I mean? And girl, every single day, man, you shouldn't go a day without trying to murk this nigga. Every single day. You shouldn't go, man. You shouldn't go a day, man, without trying to murk this nigga.
While transiting through China,
you can't trust nobody. I'm trying to tell y'all, you can't trust nobody, bro. That's really what it is, y'all. You can't trust nobody, gang. You really can't, bro. You just gotta be on something, man. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. If I'm tripping, I'm tripping then. But nigga, I don't trust you. A lot of niggas be on something like, I probably just tripping and all that. Bro, you better trip. And one thing about me, nigga, I'm better trip then. If you feel some type of way about a situation, bro, you better just go along with that. Go along with it. Nah, man, I don't feel right, man. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good. If I'm tripping, I'm tripping. I'm gonna just trip then, nigga. But I ain't finna take no risk, man. I ain't trying to take no chances, man. Trusting people, man, get you effed up in this world, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Trusting people, man, get you effed up. I ain't gonna lie. One day, man, I remember. I think a girl was trying to set me up one day. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know, this is a girl that I was working at DHL, a little fine-ish. I went up to her. Now I mean, talked, exchanged social medias, gave her my Instagram. One day out of the blue, Shawty just texted me talking about, can you come pick me up and stuff like that? First of all, Shawty, I don't even know you. I ain't even talk to you. I got your freaking social media. We ain't hit back up. I told her straight up, I was like, freak, you want to come? What you want me to come pick you up for? What, you trying to set a nigga up or something? Shawty started talking about, oh, you ain't got a car and all that, and blocked me. You feel me? You gotta use your brain. I said, I don't care if you fine, Shawty. I'm a thinker, nigga. You feel me? So that right there, you trying to set me up? I'm a nigga, you trying to set me up. I'm not, see the thing, look, the thing with me, bro, I'm the type of nigga, you feel me? If I ever was to do it, which I'll never do, I'm the type of nigga, I'll drive past your house. Just to see you out there, and I'll give you a little crazy, look, I'll give you a little, I'll pull up to the corner. I be trying to tell you I'm so swift. I'll pull up to the corner, even when I get a girl, G. You ain't finna know where the freak I live. I'm going to your spot. You know what I'm saying? I'll pull up around the corner. I'm here. Oh, where you at? I'm that black sedan over there. I'm that black key over there. Whatever car I see, I'm going to say I'm in that car. Let's see who the freak come out. Let's see who come out. But gang, I'm too swift, man. I'm swift, man. I'm telling you, I'm swift. I'm a swift nigga, man. I'm a swift.
Many North Korean escapees fall.
I got to understand this right here. Your brain is the strongest thing that y'all have. You got to think, bro. Your brain, man. You got to use your head, bro. The girl was fine, but I used my head. I
into
thought.
the hands of human traffickers.
I was thinking.
In the border regions, the traffickers prey on the vulnerable. Promising food and
I
jobs,
am
they
smart,
target
man.
people living in the harshest conditions. Once across the border, hope turns to horror, especially for women. A 2019 South Korean report estimates that 60% of North Korean women in
Golly.
China fall victim to trafficking
Look at this,
and
China.
are forced into sex trade. For 2
I mean, this
years,
happened in
Shiyun
the United
endures
States, too.
isolation, abuse, and constant surveillance. It feels like a never-ending nightmare. She learns Mandarin in secret and scrapes together money by selling eggs, always planning her escape in the back of her head. One night, Shiyun seizes her chance. With her hidden savings and a few belongings, she escapes.
Get the freak
The
up out of
following
there.
weeks, she travels north. She has no plan, no direction, and no one to help her.
F it.
After months on the run, she stumbles upon a network of defectors in the Koreatown of Beijing. They promise to help her reach Mongolia. She knows going back to North Korea would make her a traitor. This means torture and death for her and her family. She can't go back. This strange faraway place seems like the only chance at a free life, so she decides to go. The only thing standing in her way is the Gobi Desert. The size of Peru, it is extremely hostile to humans, freezing nights, scorching days, and no water. Shiyun joins a group of defectors and embarks on a grueling trek. Days blur into nights as they walk through sandstorms, share sips of water and little food. After days of walking with almost no rest, Shiyun's feet are bleeding. Only the thought of freedom keeps her moving. When they finally reach the Mongolian border,
Nigga waiting
the
for you.
group spots a few soldiers. A man from their group volunteers and approaches with a bribe. In case things go south, the others are still able to escape undetected. Shiyun nervously watches as the man from her group talks to the soldiers. Luckily, they are Mongolian and quite supportive. They guide the group to a detention center. Shiyun spends months in a refugee camp before finally being granted passage to South Korea. She is one of the few hundred that make it every year.
200, boy.
One has to wonder how many more North Koreans would leave. If only they could.
But she made it, man. But yeah, man, that's how you escape North Korea. Honestly, we don't have to,